Someone who is a snake in your family has finally been caught. Here is the name. Archangel Michael says, the ground beneath your life is about to shift, not from chaos, but from revelation. Before your mother took her final breath, she carried a secret so delicate, she chose silence over sorrow. But now, that silence is beginning to break in the most unexpected, powerful way. There's someone close to you, someone who laughs in your presence and speaks your name with ease. They are unaware that their connection to your life runs deeper than even they can imagine. And your mother, she saw it all unfold long before you were ready to know. She carried the weight of this truth not because she wanted to hide it, but because timing was everything. She waited for a sign from the divine. Now that sign has arrived, and you are reading it. Type Amen to get blessing 933. Comment if you've been feeling unusual tension around certain people lately. That tightness is not coincidence, it's your spirit sensing the truth is close. The one who is linked to this is near, and their energy has started to tremble. There were moments in your mother's final days when she tried to speak. She would open her lips, then stop, swallowed by hesitation. The words couldn't find their way out, but now, the message is finding you. This person who is connected to her secret walks freely in your space. They look you in the eyes, unaware of the storm about to awaken. They think the past is buried, but the past is very much alive. Your mother's soul has waited patiently. Now she moves with divine urgency, revealing what must no longer remain hidden. You are the chosen one to receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 4477. She left behind more than memories, she left behind divine truth. A truth that will not only shake your understanding but expand your identity. Once revealed, you will never look at that person the same way again. They may not be ready for what's coming. But you are. Because your spirit has been preparing in silence for years. You've felt it in the way your heart races when you're around them. You've noticed the way they avoid certain topics or shift the conversation when certain names come up. That is not coincidence, that is guilt, or fear, or buried memory surfacing. Archangel Michael says, the time of hidden ties is over. The connection your mother never spoke about will rise into the open. And the person involved will be left speechless. Type Amen to get blessing 2220. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Comment if you've noticed dreams or signs repeating themselves lately. That's not your mind, it's the spirit realm pulling you toward discovery. You're walking into sacred knowing. Your mother had a reason for keeping this close to her heart. The world wasn't ready. But now, the universe has aligned the truth with your strength. The secret has something to do with your bloodline, your identity, or something that could change your entire perception of your upbringing. It was never meant to harm you, it was meant to reach you when you could carry it with grace. And that moment is now. You may stumble across a letter, an old message, or hear a conversation you were never meant to hear. It won't be loud, it'll be subtle, like a whisper in the fabric of your life. But it will echo loud in your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 5115. There is a person in your life who has no idea that your mother's secret involves them. They may think their past is clean, but your mother knew better. And she carried that knowledge with a mixture of pain, love, and divine restraint. She didn't want to destroy anything. She only wanted you to have peace. Now, that peace comes through truth. Your mother is not resting until you receive what was never spoken. Even the air around you is shifting because the truth is trying to reach you. Objects may fall, memories may return, people may slip up, it's all part of the unfolding. This person will be caught off guard. They never expected this moment to come. But what's done in silence is now rising in light. Type Amen to get blessing 1999. Comment if you felt a strange distance growing between you and someone without reason. That gap is where the truth is hiding. And now, the gap is about to be filled with answers. The way they react when the truth comes out will tell you everything. Some will deny. Others will weep. But the truth will not bend. It will stand strong. And it will empower you. You may receive support from an unexpected source. Someone who knew part of the truth, and who will confirm everything once the first thread is pulled. And that confirmation will release something powerful inside you. Archangel Michael says, this secret is not a curse, it's a calling. You were born to hold it. And you will not crumble under its weight. Type Amen to get blessing 6644. They will not expect you to know. When you bring up the detail, when you speak the name, the place, or the moment, you will see it in their eyes. The panic, the hesitation, the sudden shift in energy will confirm everything your soul already suspected. You were never meant to live in the dark. Your mother knew this truth would one day serve a higher purpose. She didn't bury it to hide it, she buried it to protect you until you were strong enough to dig it up. Now you've grown. You've spiritually matured. And what once would have crushed you will now crown you. Someone near you is unknowingly standing in the light of judgment. They think they've moved on from the past. But the past never moved on from them. Type Amen to get blessing 3872. Comment if you felt emotionally stirred around someone lately. That tension, that weight, it's spiritual. Your mother's presence is preparing your heart for what's about to unfold. There's a location tied to the secret. Somewhere you've walked past before. It holds energy that once belonged to your mother, and something she experienced there was never spoken of again. You may soon receive a strange pull to visit that place. It will feel random, but it isn't. That space is a spiritual gateway to the full truth. She left you signs even in her absence. Maybe it's an old object she always kept, a photo you never fully understood, or a phrase she used when no one else was around. Those signs are now activating. This person close to you will feel the shift. They may become distant, overly kind, or unusually defensive. Watch carefully, their spirit will react before their mouth does. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. There's a spiritual document written in divine ink with your name on it. In it are answers, confirmations, and prophetic clarity your mother couldn't give in her final days. But now, that scroll is being unrolled. The heavens are revealing it through your dreams, visions, and feelings that grow stronger each day. Don't ignore what you feel. Your instincts are not paranoia, they're prophecy. Soon, there will be a conversation. You won't initiate it, but you'll know it's the moment. And in that moment, the silence will end. They will either lie, or their voice will tremble with the weight of truth. But even if they lie, you'll feel what's real. Because your spirit can't be tricked anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 7007. Comment if your energy has been fluctuating and your body has felt unusual waves of heat, chills, or restlessness. Those are signs of spiritual alignment. Your mother's truth is getting closer. The unseen is becoming undeniable. You may receive an envelope, a voice note, a journal page, or even a slip of conversation you were never meant to hear. Don't overlook it. It will be the key that turns the lock she couldn't open while alive. Her soul wants rest, but rest won't come until the truth reaches your hands. This isn't just about peace. It's about positioning, because what you learn will shift you into the next chapter of your divine journey. This person who has been close to you, their presence may fade once the secret is known. That's okay. Some people were only meant to walk with you through confusion, not through truth. Type Amen to get blessing 5885. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They may try to convince you that you misunderstood. They may question how you found out. But your mother's energy will rise within you like fire, and you'll know, this moment was always meant to happen. You were chosen for this moment long before you even entered this world. She whispered your name with tears in her eyes, praying you'd one day understand. And now, you do. This is not the end of anything. It's the beginning of everything real. And your mother's spirit is smiling, not because the secret is gone, but because the truth is finally free. You will rise. You will heal. And you will lead others out of silence, too. Type Amen to get blessing 9990. You may feel a rush of emotion in the days ahead, waves of grief, anger, clarity, and strange peace all at once. Let it move through you. This is the release your mother prayed for, and it is happening now, just as it was written in the heavens. The person involved in this truth will begin to feel exposed, even before you say a word. Their spirit will tremble in your presence. Because when divine truth rises, no mask can hold. You may look at them and feel something break inside, an illusion that once covered the connection. And as that illusion shatters, your spirit will grow tenfold. You'll see with clarity, speak with confidence, and move forward without hesitation. This truth will empower you to let go of questions that kept you emotionally imprisoned. The sleepless nights, the quiet wondering, the whispers in your heart, all of it will finally find closure. And in that closure, a new version of you will rise. Type Amen to get blessing 3440. Comment if your dreams have become louder, brighter, or more emotional. That's her voice reaching you in the only way it can now. Pay attention, there is more being spoken beyond the veil. This truth is also an inheritance. Not of material things, but of spiritual keys. And now that it's coming to light, doors will begin to open for you in ways no one expected. The divine is preparing to place something new in your hands. Something your mother carried in silence. It's more than knowledge, it's responsibility, power, and protection. You will feel different once this is fully revealed. More in control. More aware of what truly matters. The person close to you may try to defend themselves or change the story. But the energy won't lie. And you will not be deceived. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. Archangel Michael says, do not fear what's coming. This was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to confirm what your soul already knew. Let this moment cleanse the confusion and purify your path. There's something important your mother asked someone to hold for you. That item, that message, or that memory is about to return. And when it does, your spirit will recognize it instantly. She trusted that you would one day understand without bitterness. And you will. Because you've grown into the strength she always saw in you. You may feel emotional for no reason at random moments. You may find yourself crying in stillness. Let those tears fall, they are part of your mother's truth, exiting your body through spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. Comment if you felt her presence in ways you can't explain lately, light touches, sudden warmth, a flickering light in the room. These are not tricks of the mind. They are reminders, I am still with you. This person who is unknowingly involved in the secret may not be able to handle the truth when it finally confronts them. But that's not your burden. Your only job is to receive, release, and rise. You may walk away from this person once the truth is clear. Or they may walk away from you. Either way, divine separation is protection. This next season of your life will be built on what is real. No more shadows. Only light. The silence your mother carried was heavy, but your hands were always meant to carry the truth. Now that you have it, your lineage shifts. And the healing begins, for you, for her, and for everyone tied to this bloodline. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. This is not just closure. This is divine elevation. You have crossed the spiritual threshold into a space your mother dreamed of but never reached. Now you are here. Walking boldly. Armed with truth. Surrounded by light. Guided by angels. Let them watch. Let them wonder how you know what you know. Let them feel the power of truth living in your silence and strength. Because you don't need revenge. You have revelation. And revelation will lead you where lies never could. Type Amen to get blessing 8000. You'll wake up one morning soon and feel something inside you has shifted forever. Not in fear, but in power. The version of you that once doubted, questioned, and waited is gone, and in its place stands a soul fully awake. The person your mother's secret connects to may try to return with explanations. They may say they didn't know, or that they thought it was best kept buried. The truth will start aligning other areas of your life. Opportunities, relationships, even spiritual gifts will begin to appear suddenly. That's what happens when buried truth is finally released, it unlocks destiny. Your mother's decision to remain silent wasn't failure. It was her final act of faith, trusting that when the truth reached you, it would awaken strength, not sorrow. And she was right. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Comment if your emotions feel like they've been stirred deeply today. That stirring is your soul expanding to carry this truth. You are stepping into the divine design your mother hoped you'd one day find. You'll soon begin to attract people who are aligned with this new vibration. People who walk in honesty, depth, and sacred purpose. The ones who deceived you will no longer be able to access your light. Some may say you've changed. And you have. You will begin to move differently. Speak with more intention. And carry your presence like royalty, because now, you know. Type Amen to get blessing 5005. There may be others involved in this secret who don't want it to come out. They'll feel threatened by your awakening. They'll call it drama, but it's divine revelation, and it cannot be stopped. Even if they try to deny it, the energy is shifting too fast to contain. Their shadows are now being illuminated. And their fear will only confirm that truth has finally arrived. Let them run. Let them cover their tracks. Archangel Michael says, the sword of truth has been handed to you. Not for battle, but for breakthrough. You were chosen to end what others feared to face. Type Amen to get blessing 9111. The secret your mother held may cause some people to avoid you. Not because of what you've done, but because of what you now know. And that is their burden, not yours. There's a power forming in your voice now. Even your silence holds weight. And those around you are beginning to feel it. Your mother is at peace now, not because she stayed silent, but because the truth is no longer hidden. Her soul can finally rest. And yours can finally rise. You will look back on this time as the moment everything turned. The moment your spirit became undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 1199. The light you now carry will begin to shift entire rooms. People won't be able to lie around you like they used to. Even their eyes will flicker with discomfort when they speak half-truths, because your presence demands clarity now. Your mother's secret has become your spiritual inheritance, not as a burden, but as a breakthrough. It was never just about the past. It was about the path it unlocks for your future. You'll begin to notice your intuition sharpening. You'll say things before others think them. You'll feel people's true intentions before they act on them. This is the awakening your mother hoped you'd reach. And now, from the heavenly realm, she smiles not just with pride, but with relief. Because she knows you are no longer walking blind. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. Comment if you've recently felt like your heart is becoming more sensitive but your mind clearer. That's the divine balance. It means you are growing into the fullness of your calling. There is someone who will come forward and admit something. It may seem small to others, but to you, it will echo like thunder. It will confirm what your mother could never say out loud. You will hear her in that moment, her voice like a breath across your soul. See, my child. You were never crazy. You were never wrong. And you will cry, not in pain, but in deep recognition. You are healing wounds you didn't cause. You are breaking patterns you didn't start. You are carrying the redemption of your lineage. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The path ahead of you is being cleared now. Not by hands, but by heaven. People who once blocked your peace are being removed in silence. You may lose some relationships in this process. Let them go. What's built on secrets cannot survive in the presence of truth. Your blessings will now come quicker. Doors will open that were once shut. Because the energy of hidden lies is no longer clogging your destiny. Your mother carried the secret because she loved you. But heaven revealed it because you are ready. And now, everything is different. Type Amen to get blessing 4555. You've now crossed into a sacred space that cannot be reversed. This truth your mother carried, once hidden beneath layers of silence, has now risen, breathed, and settled in your soul. You are not who you were before reading this message. You've gained more than information. You've inherited spiritual clarity, ancestral strength, and divine direction. What once haunted the air in whispers has now spoken in full light. This person connected to the secret will feel the shift, even if you never confront them. Your energy will speak louder than words. The truth will vibrate in your presence and remind them of what cannot be buried again. Archangel Michael says, you are now fully shielded in light. Not just protected, but activated. And your path from here forward will be guarded by purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 99999. Comment if you feel a strange calm settling into your body now. That calm is truth taking root. It's your mother's soul, resting, because her message has finally been delivered. No more confusion. No more silence. No more walking blindly through cycles that weren't meant for you. This is where the new season begins. One built on truth, sealed by divine order, and carried by grace. And you are the one who was strong enough to receive it. Let your steps be sure. Let your heart be steady. And let your mother's truth walk with you every single day. This is the final word. You are ready. Type Amen to get blessing 33333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.